Hey, hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Astroluck. So, today I'm going to do a collective yearly reading. This is also a sample reading if you want to get a yearly reading done on a personal level. So, this could be a collective reading for all of you where we are headed collectively. But if you want to have a personal reading, this is how I'll do a personal yearly reading for you if you order a reading now for 2020. So I've already picked the cards, so it will be in two parts. First of all, there would be a Celtic cross at two levels. One, I'll use the tarot cards, and then I'll use the Ascendant Master cards. And then I have picked five cards for each month. You see a lot of cards here in sequence. So we have picked them and laid them down from January to December 2020. So let's get started. So at the bottom of the deck, we have listen, and then we have Eight of Wands. So the overall theme is to listen to the need to for doing things very quickly during the year. You will get a lot of opportunities, and you have to listen to opportunities and act upon them very quickly. Action would be very much at the core of the year, in 2020 you will have to act upon things very quickly. That's what I mean to say here. So we have Five of Cups right at the center, with Ace of Cups crossing it, Ten of Cups in the past, Three of Wands in future, Four of Cups on the social segment, and then we have the Chariot at the bottom of the Celtic cross, anchoring the whole situation for you during the year. Then we have Nine of Cups as the advice. Then your collective fear is the Death card, and your individual fear is Eight of Cups, and the final outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to put another layer of cards here. So right at the center is open yourself to your heart to love. Don't worry, we will read them very carefully. I'm just laying them down right now. Then flow of prosperity crossing over it. And then detach from drama. In future, we have you are seeing the situation correctly. What's on the social sector is teacher. Below the surface is nurture yourself. Your advice is health and healing. Your collective fear is peace offering. Your individual fear is crystals. And the final outcome is letting it go. So let's start with the Celtic cross. What's right at the center is the Five of Cups and open your heart to love. It's saying that the constant theme for this year is while you have to take a lot of actions to utilize the opportunities, some opportunities may not work for you the way you want them to work, but still keep that passion going. Don't stay back just because one opportunity did not work for you, because I see that there would be multiple opportunities coming for you during the year, and you need to constantly grab them, keep working at them. It will keep you busy. It will also keep you little demotivated at certain level if something doesn't work, but then don't get annoyed with people around you. Keep them in your heart and be affectionate to them, because it's the I would say it's a number game, that if you work on 10 different opportunities, 5 or 6 will work for you, and 4 or 5 will not work for you. That is simple statistics that you need to understand, and you should not worry about them. Because if you just take 4 or 5, then again, the success will be 50%. So you might get utilize only 2 opportunities for good. So when you are getting 10 different opportunities and you have a success of 5 or 6 uh, getting very close to you and utilizing the benefit out of them, so why do you want to reduce your success? That's what the question here is. What's crossing over this is flow of prosperity and flow of emotional abundance. So while you are losing on certain opportunities and gaining on certain opportunities, you will feel that some you are losing financially or you are gaining financially. It would be a constant debate in your mind throughout the year. Are you gaining financially or are you losing financially? Is it good or is it bad? And that will cause a lot of emotional ups and downs, but not to worry a lot about it, because the ultimate outcome is wheel of fortune. So definitely fortune is on your side, so that is not something that you should worry about. What we have here is that in the past, it says that somehow there were issues in your family life and you try to detach from it, and now you are focusing on these opportunities to grow further, and you have been doing that very successfully right now, and you will continue to do that. That's what the cards are suggesting on the family level, and what happened in the past and how you are detaching yourself from the past and looking forward, which is perfectly the best thing that you could do right now. In the future, what it shows is that you're looking for opportunities and you are assessing the situation very correctly. You, whatever possibilities are coming on your way, you are able to decide whether this would be a fruitful opportunity, whether it would be not so fruitful opportunity, and you will be assessing the situation so correctly that you will invest in every opportunity, but you will invest only so much that you know that there is a success behind this opportunity. Then you will probably invest your energies 110%. But if you are not very sure about it, then you will invest some energy around it, so that you can continue upon it in future, in the coming years. So that's what it says, that you will be able to decide how much energy you need to put in certain opportunity immediately, and how much you should just put in the energy right now, so that you can continue and pick it up later and build it up. Because definitely you cannot complete all the tasks in your hand. You will start multiple things and you will slowly and steadily finish them over the years. On a social sector, seems like you will find someone who is going to mentor you and who will bring more opportunities, keep sending opportunities for you. The problem here is that you won't even find time to acknowledge so many opportunities, but your mentor will keep guiding you how much energy you should invest in each opportunity, so that you can utilize them in future, and just hold on to certain opportunities and fulfill them. And rest of the opportunities, yes, you won't find that success now, but keep working at it slowly and you will get success later. The importance of mentor is tremendous here. I really cannot emphasize. Finding a mentor during this year will be a great achievement for you. You will find that mentor this year, and this mentor will show you how to utilize your life and your energies for good. What is the below the surface is the chariot card, and then we have nurture yourself. So the Chariot says that no matter what happens in terms of opportunities, because opportunities is spread all over the Celtic cross. I don't know how. I've not seen these monthly cards at all, so I have no idea what's going on there. I'll get to them once we reach there, but right now I see that you are driving these opportunities with your willpower, and you know very clearly that this success is coming with all the hard work that you have put in the past. So I don't see that you will be flying very high with a lot of ego or that negative kind of success which you have to showcase it to all. I don't see that happening. You still know that you have to nurture yourself. You still know that you need to work upon your own inner being. You have got a certain amount of success, but the success would be meaningless if you are not keeping your inner being healthy and positive. So that's what the advice card also here is telling, that you are on the verge of fulfilling all your wishes, but while you're fulfilling your wishes, your focus should be on your health and your healing and your inner strength. Because if you are not healthy and if you are not finding meaning in your own personal life, in your personal space, in your body, in your soul, then all the success will be meaningless. So it says that yes, the success is promised, but focus on your health, otherwise it will be meaningless. And it's not saying that there are a lot of health issues waiting for you in 2020. It's saying that you need to build the foundation, and the foundation is your body, is your health, and you need to keep it strong so that you can handle the pressure of handling so many opportunities, and you can handle the success. Sometimes it happens that you get so much success that you cannot handle it and you lose everything. It's warning you against that kind of loss. The collective fear that you have here is that everything is going to change very quickly. All that success and all that peace that you are seeing right now, because past was not very peaceful, it was chaotic. And 2020 it was going to be very peaceful. So that will change very quickly, but that is your fear, that's not reality. So don't focus on the fear, and this would be told to you constantly by others around you, because it's reflected in the collective energy, and you need to protect yourself from that kind of fear that is being showcased to you all the time, that things will not remain the same forever and things will keep changing. And your own fear is that you don't have clarity, although you have a lot of clarity. The cards are showing that you have a lot of clarity, but then you have a fear that you don't have enough clarity and you will have to walk away from all that you are able to secure or find for yourself, all that you are trying to find for yourself, and all that you have found for yourself during the journey of 2020. Constantly you will fear that you will have to leave it behind and you will have to move on to find something different. And it's almost like you would have found a relationship, or you would have found a success in career, and you will have a fear that I don't have enough clarity how I manifested this, and maybe I'll have to leave this behind, or maybe this person or this job will leave me behind. These are just fear, it's not reality. That's what the cards are telling, that these kind of fears will keep manifesting during the year, and you have to be careful not to fall for them. And then you have a like Zen moment. The outcome of the year is almost like being like Zen, that you let go of the need of being successful. You will have so much wisdom and fortune in your hand that the desperate need of being successful all the time, or to validate that you are someone in the society, or to validate your position in the society, you will not have the need of doing that anymore. You just don't need to validate your position in the society. You will have that Zen kind of moment that, yes, I am here, I will be here, and I was always here. I don't need to validate that to anyone, or I don't need to get a validation from someone. So that is the kind of Zen moment you will have as an outcome of 2020, which is perfect. I somehow like this outcome a lot. So moving forward to what we have in January. So I picked two Lenormand cards uh, for January. So we have a letter and sun. So some kind of communication, maybe from your mentor, will come to you. We have this mentor card here, the teacher card. So you will get a communication from your teacher, some kind of communication, and it will open up new horizons for you. The sun card is all about positivity and moving forward. And the other cards that have come here is the thinking woman. Okay, this teacher would be definitely a woman for more 90% of you, but I cannot be very sure in a very general reading. But because it's a collective reading, I would say that it can be a woman, but it can always be on the other side also, because it's a collective reading. I would have done a personal reading for one person and this card would have shown up, I would have definitely blindly said that, yeah, it's a woman who is going to come, and this woman is very deep, intellectual, and thoughtful person who will write to you and who would open up new horizons for you. But here it could be a male also who would write to you, who would open up new brighter horizons for you and help you to spread your wings and move forward in life, and will show you how to communicate with others to ask for more opportunities. This is two of wands in the traditional tarot, and then we have three of wands. So it's almost the energies will keep moving forward in the coming months. That's what I see here, because we have two of wands in January, and then the future card is three of wands. So I definitely see that the energies are moving forward positively and helping you to broaden your horizon. So the oracle card here is to look at the larger picture or the bigger picture. And it's almost like asking you that when your mentor asks you to do something during this month in January, look at the bigger picture and follow your teacher. Don't restrict yourself. Don't stop yourself from doing that. Even if you don't understand, do it with faith and with an understanding that maybe it will work out for me in the larger level, which I'm not seeing right now. Sometimes it happens that you are so much into something that you see things right in front of you, but you don't see the complete 360-degree view of it. So what we have in February is, for February, I had three Lenormand cards for some reason. So we had Moon, we had Key, and we had Marketplace. So Moon here in Lenormand can be emotions, can be some kind of future actions which are still unknown. It's like trying deep, trying to find some deep rooted things, because for me, Moon is all about your mind and capabilities of your mind at the lowest level. But Lenormand doesn't work like that, right? So Lenormand has very fixed meaning, and for some reason I'm very much motivated to open the book and read from the book to see, because I usually don't do that. If you are a regular follower, I don't read from book, but today for some reason it's saying that it's exactly what the book says. So that's the reason why I'm opening the book and trying to read from the book. It says the moon is a multi-dimensional card. On one hand, it talks about emotions, attractions, and romance. Another aspect is more concentrated on reputation, being in the limelight, exposure, rewards, commendations, and fame. The moon can be that pat on your back or emotional hug. The moon can also be about our dreams, psychic abilities, intuition, and connection to spirit. The moon is a very romantic card for me. It is the wooing card. Okay, so I'm reading from Rana George, the Lenormand cards that I'm using. So I intuitively picked up the emotional aspect and the capability of doing something that you want. Romantic and wooing part, it depends on who you are and what you want. But I would say that with your mind, with your psychic capabilities, with your able to handle the limelight, you will have the key to open opportunities for yourself in the marketplace. So in January, your mentor will connect with you, will show you the path, you follow that path, and suddenly in February, you see that now you are someone in the limelight and people are seeing you, recognizing you, and you have the key to open a certain lock, which is uh, behind that lock. You have your success and you have that capability of opening it right now. So then we have uh, caring connections in reverse and helplessness and hopelessness in reverse. So it's telling me that somewhere you will move beyond. In February, you will move beyond that comfort zone, because you are in the marketplace. You are open in the with the effect of this moon. You are also in the limelight. So right now is not the time to find the comfort and caring connection. And right now is the time for you to find your success, and success can be something that requires to get out of your comfort zone. So you will get out of your comfort zone, which is good. You don't need the shelter of a caring connection. That's what the cards are telling here. And then the helplessness and hopeless card in reverse is also telling me that the feeling of being helpless and hopeless and being lonely and doing things on your own all the time will not be there anymore, because right now you have your mentor at the larger level, but the mentor is also just showing you the path and you are walking on the path, and suddenly you see that everything is working out for you. So this helpless and hopeless situation is also getting away from you. And then it says that bring love into the situation. So here's the advice for you, sir. As it is, you would be on your own and would be very much trying to find a space for you in the ruthless marketplace, in a ruthless environment. Try to ensure that you still have love and affection for certain people in your life who are very important for you. Don't forget them, don't leave them behind, because these are the people who will keep you grounded. These are the people who will keep you more human, while you are uh, on a daily level meeting very ruthless and emotionless people in your workspace. So although you'll find all the success by dealing with those ruthless people, but sooner or later you will require that emotional enrichment, and that's the reason why bring love in this situation. Keep your loved ones closer to yourself. That's the advice for February. Moving on to March. March, we have coffin with stars. So, end of something, but then you have stars bringing a lot of luck for you. Something is ending for you, and it's bringing a lot of luck and blessings for you. So, let's see if we have any idea what's ending for you. End of, okay, broken heart. End of broken heart. That's what I see here, because end of something which brings blessing. Somebody who has broken your heart in the past now comes and reconciles with you in March, and this person is also bringing a lot of luck and a lot of happiness. So right now the cards are saying that in this month, while you are reconciling with your ex or with someone in your workplace or somebody who did not fulfill a promise in the past is now coming back and fulfilling their promise, please observe what is the real situation. They might be doing it out of compulsion, they might be doing out of fear of karma, maybe they really had a awakening in their heart and they feel that they should honor you and recognize you. See what's happening really, and then act upon it. The advice here is that while you're acting upon it, show your real intentions and who you are. Do not try to fit in a mold, because that won't help you in long run. You need to be very careful what you are showcasing to others about your self image. You cannot show them something that you are not, because it might help you in a short period of time, but in long run it will create more trouble for you. In April, what do we have? In April, we have the whip and the broom, and we have a tree. So it's telling me that. Sorry, I had to pause. Actually, I have woken up very early today, and my morning alarm was buzzing, and I had to go and stop that. So what we have here is, in the month of April, broom and whip, and the tree. Tree to large extent talks about health, and we had this advice of health and healing. So in April, it would be bringing back your focus that you have found your success in February. You have found reconciliation from people who mattered to you in the past. But where is your health going? Focus on your health, rework on your health, so that you can hold on to your visions and embrace the world and keep moving ahead and finding success and in your life. The matter here is that the health issues are manifesting for you in a negative way only because you're holding on to a lot of past negativity, especially after this reconciliation in March. The cards are saying that you have still not forgiven some people. You need to forgive them, and suddenly you will see that the energy is moving upward and connecting with the crown chakra and the world. This is the world card, right? The embrace card, 21, major arcana. So the energy is moving upward through the crown chakra. If you just release these people, forgive them, no matter what they have done in the past. Anyhow, they have asked for apology in the month of March and April. You just release them, and the energy moves upward through crown chakra and connects with the supreme divine consciousness, and the world is yours, and you can paint your own canvas and from one success to another success. You can paint your canvas. That's what the cards are suggesting here. So, moving on to May, what do we have in May? We have dog, we have clouds. So, a close friend of yours will have a troubled time. It's not you who is going to have the trouble, it's your friend who is going to have a troubled time. A very close one, though. What it's saying is that what you need to do is to release things. Uh, this is a time where your friend might be uh, asking for help, and your friend might be feeling very lonely, but it's a time for your friend to find their own sun, their own brightness. They cannot be living like a satellite and using your brightness, your energy to uh, be successful. They have to find their own success. So your role in during this troubled time in your friend's life would be to help them to find who they are and help them to or push them in their that direction to find who they really are. You cannot spoon feed them. You cannot go and solve matters for them. You have to just show them you are also acting like a teacher now. You found your teacher in January and now you are acting for a close friend as a teacher. So you have to push them to find their own path. In May, what do we have in June? In June, we have a man with mountain. Again, this man could be a woman also, so don't uh, be very rigid about this man here. It, let's see the other cards and then we'll get to what this mountain is. Healers of ages coming together, and it's time to release negativity. So I think this is referring back to what happened in March and April, that this man or woman from past has almost crossed a mountain to reach to you to come together, and then you had issues with healing and releasing negativity, and you might be not very much prepared in April to do that, and but now in June you will come together and you will release that negativity for good, which is a positive thing, and then you will find experience as if you have been healed from an element which was there for ages in your body, in your soul, and now you have released yourself from that. So it's something very positive, very forward looking energy that I see in June. And then moving on to July, what do we have here? In July, we have garden and gossip, which is the bird card, which is telling me that in your workspace, in your family space, in your neighborhood, there would be a lot of chit chatter going on about who you are, how successful you have become, how you are managing things, how you connect with people, how you manage to forgive people, how you manage to keep your connections alive. There would be a lot of discussion about you. People are very curious about you. That's what I see in July. And the advice for you is that because people are so impressed for you, there would be a lot of more opportunities opening for you. The door for value and money is opening for you right now. But are you ready to handle that? You need, of course, you will blossom with all that opportunity, but then you need to meditate and you need to contemplate what is the right opportunity and how much you can take it up right now. Again, the mentor will guide you. The mentor is there throughout the year, and the mentor will definitely guide you, and you are also assessing the situations correctly. So you might be holding on to your ground very tightly, and you might be working very hard to manifest things within your capacity and not beyond, going beyond it. So what do we have in August? We have, okay, we have snake, and we have the bed. So immediately if I see snake, the negative energy that it looks like it's coming in my mind, but I definitely don't want to associate all the negativity in the world with snakes. It Because in a lot of mythologies, snakes are considered to be very mystic and very supernatural beings. And with the bed, it's saying that, and there's a certain kind of sexual energy also attached with snakes. So I definitely don't uh, bring in a lot of negativity here, but with association of bed, I tend to think on the other side that yeah, you will experience a lot of sensuality and lot of attraction, and it would be beyond your control. That's something that is more on the visibility rather than somebody cheating you and trying to harm you. I don't see that, because uh, I see that you are releasing hostilities. There is a huge transformation. This is the death card in this deck, which is talking about release. What are you releasing? You're releasing hostilities, and you are healing yourself. Another level of healing. So we saw in April you tried to heal yourself, and then it continued forward, and you healed yourself properly in June. Now you are ready for a lot of good sensual experiences in August, and you are healing yourself at the next level because of these happy experiences that you will have in August. Then, what we see here in September, let's see, we see travel and we see rats. There would be a certain kind of travel on the horizon, but while you are traveling, be very careful what are you leaving behind for whom to consume. There are a lot of people who want to pick up upon the spillovers from your success and take it for them and utilize it for them. Do you really want to allow people to climb over the ladder without your consent, using your name, your success? Be very careful. Try to clean up everything possible before you get out of your space, so that nobody can just utilize your energy in a negative way. Again, the healing cards are coming again and again, and I don't uh, mean to overemphasize it, but I feel that to a large extent, this year would be healing you from a lot of pain that you had in the past. Suddenly, things will change. So, there is travel on the horizon, but I would recommend think twice if you are traveling in September. If you cannot avoid the travel, don't worry. Go ahead with the travel because the luck is on your side. But then keep praying at the subconscious level that nobody misuses your name and nobody misuses your uh, personal space while you are gone somewhere else, because now is the time for you to open another door for higher level of healing. So maybe the travel will bring a higher level of healing, but while you are traveling, make sure that you are keeping all your personal things secured. On a larger level, it also says that you are not worried about who is going to do what, because you have grown out of it. You are not worried about the rats eating away from what you have generated or secured for yourself. You are not worried about that because the healing energy has taken you to such higher dimensions that you really don't care about others anymore, what they are doing, and if they are trying to help you or harm you, you don't even give them any importance, because you know that you can manifest whatever you want, and there would be always someone to come and try to steal away from you. You cannot do much about it, but what you can do is that you can continue to grow so much in your life that they can never reach you. They can never steal away things from you that are more important to you. So that is another level of understanding from September. So it will be, people at the lower vibration will have that fear that people will take away things from you, but on people on the higher vibration will act on the more magical level and the supernatural level, and they would not care about such stupid people. In October, we see that you are receiving gifts from a certain someone. Again, it says a male, but it can be a female also. But a gift and luck, which will bring you success for long term. So the kind of success that was showing till now during the year was short term success, but now suddenly you get into a league of people who are showing you continuous growth and success for next 10 or 20 years. So that is the kind of uh, people that you're meeting right now, and that's the kind of people that you're interacting right now. That's the kind of energy that you are receiving from people right now in the month of October. So what we have is door to romance in reverse. Seek, and step out of your comfort zone. So it's saying that uh, while people are giving you all those gifts and all those long-term success plans, you need to get out of this romantic mode. For some reason, I don't know, the energy from August will be lingering around till October, where you still want to get into those sensual experiences and keep building upon that, which is fine. You can continue doing that later, but now when you are planning about your long term future, you need to be very independent of a certain kind of emotion. That's what it's saying. So get out of that comfort zone and seek the success that you want in your long term journey in your life. You cannot be so uh, narrow in your. I would say that I don't want to say that acting in a very sensual way is vibrating at the lower level, because everything is equally important in the system of life. But then I would say that just focusing on that is also not most mature or right thing. So that's what the cards are suggesting here in October, that focus on the complete person as who you are and what you want to do in long term in your life. Now in November, what do we have? we have bear with ring. Just because you came out of that unnecessary sensual energy which was draining away a lot of energy from you, and you planned what you want in long term, now you are ready for commitment with someone who is very caring, who is very nurturing, who is not at all very demanding in that way that will drain away all that energy from you. Someone who is very much almost like taking care of you as if you are their child, but then still understanding that you are a partner. It's a weird combination between those two energies, but in a very constructive and positive way. So, end of the tough cycle for that, constantly going up and down. That's what I said, that you will constantly be going up and down during the month emotion or the year emotionally, that maybe you're losing on your finances or maybe you're losing on your emotions. So end of that cycle, and then you are rebuilding your life and trying to get away from the attachments that blocked you your entire life. Now through these experiences during the year, you have healed yourself so much that now you are ready to let go of the attachments and rebuild yourself and re-establish yourself in a new uh, contract with a particular someone, a relationship with a particular someone which is strong, deep, and long lasting. So finally, we come to December. Let's see what we have. We have lilies and rider. So somebody is sending you a lot of luck, lot of charm, and lot of success, and lot of happiness. That's what I would say, seeing these two cards. Then we have strategy in reverse with Emperor, the lead card in this deck. It's the Emperor in traditional tarot. And then what do we have here? Time to give rather than take. So actually, I felt that because Lily was coming first and then the rider, I felt that you are probably sending those luck and charm and those kind of things to someone very special, and that's what it looks like, that you are being the emperor. You are acting very generous and you are trying to give things to others that you wanted to give, and you how you wanted to take care of others, and you are not very strategic about that. You are doing it with your heart, not with your mind. It doesn't show that there are consequences to it, or it doesn't show that you will be cheated in because you're acting out of your heart. It doesn't show that. It shows that you are, not everything is a business strategy, not everything is working in a very give and take way. Sometimes you feel very happy and generous and you try to take care of people and you try to build up a good karma, so that sometime you might need this love and affection that you're showering on others right now without thinking, without strategizing. You will get that in return, and it will help you to take care of you in tough times. So it's something like that. So that's a yearly reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. So I would leave it here. This is a collective reading, but if you want to have a personal reading like this for your own self, please contact me on my website astroluck.com. The yearly reading link is also given below in the description box, along with all other kind of readings. So you can order that from my website astroluck.com. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.